Why is independent medicine so important right now? Because it's freedom.
IMA is building the independent medical community. This is where doctors go to meet each other, to find new ideas, to hear what's on the cutting edge.
We've grown a lot for an organization that started with, 5 docs on the phone in the middle of the night talking to each other about how to help their patients. I think we're over 12,000 practitioners now, and I think we're going to get to the millions.
Being independent was what allowed me to treat patients the way I thought they needed to be treated. I didn't have a third party whispering in my ear.
Once you kind of move out from the herd and just say, hey guys, I think we need to be doing this in a different way, you get ostracized like that. There's shamed on social media and people say nasty things about you. And that can feel really isolating, but when you're at the IMA, that's pretty much happened to every single person here. And so you're all in good company.
This is thousands upon thousands upon thousands of physicians saying, hey, there is a better way to treat patients. And so we're networking, we're growing, we're expanding, we're providing educational opportunities, we're providing professional educational credits. We're providing an alternative to those big organizations that have neglected their call and their mandate from the beginning and have drifted from their primary principle of Hippocratic medicine, the patient always comes first.
IMA embodies the resource of medicine, information, and scientific publication. So it's a go-to for not only patients, but other clinicians and practitioners.
There is a distrust, but there's a desire to restore trust. And we have to meet that challenge.
So if you're a doctor or a healthcare practitioner, and deep down in your heart of hearts, you know that there's something not quite right in medicine, there's something not quite right with the system that you're being forced to practice within, I just want to encourage you to really listen to that voice. Because that is a voice that I heard and that a lot of our colleagues here at the IMA heard. And it really was the start of something great. It was the start of us reaching out to other professionals who had started to lean into that and started to get really creative about how they could really help their patients at an individual level, how they could gain the confidence to steer away from maybe conventional guidelines, which you always kind of questioned, and then eventually build practices, build systems where you can actually practice in alignment with your values. And so if you are right there, being a part of IMA, leaning into this could be one of the best things that you do, because, it is a community of people doing just that.